and welcome back to Mrs. G's Living. On this channel, we focus on fashion, beauty, hair, and much more. So if that's something you're interested in, please consider subscribing and joining our community. So in today's video, we have a collective haul. Many of the items that I picked up are a part of the spring and summer trends. So let's not dally, let's get into it. So the first piece that I purchased, and I purchased many of these pieces in April. It was my birthday and I kind of wanted to treat myself, but I didn't go too, crazy with purchasing items considering the economy we are currently in. So the first piece I am wearing, this is an beige dress. I love it. Now, I'm usually not a cream or white person, and I have already spilled drinks and stuff on this dress, so you may see a spot or two. But overall, their dresses are of good quality, and I love it. So it's made of this like terry cloth material. It has the ruffles at the end, and I bought it in a size large. Beige dresses, if it is made of a stretchy material, you can definitely go down a size or maybe two. I bought this dress in a large, and I could have definitely went down to a medium or even a small to have it more form-fitting, but I still love it all the same. So I was on a dress kick when I was purchasing stuff. So the next item I found in Nordstrom Rack. It is this AllSaints dress. Now, initially when I picked it up, it did have the two pieces together, but I assumed that a customer in the store, put it together because they weren't attached to each other. So when I was going to check out, I removed the sweater and only was going to purchase the dress because there was two separate tags on it. Thank goodness I ended up Googling it and realized that the sweater actually went along with it. So I had to run upstairs and then run back downstairs to make sure that had the two items. So I got this for an affordable price. It's $95. I purchased it for $95. And online currently on Amazon, they are still running for the original price, like roughly around $500. I don't know if it's worth $500, but at $100, I think it's definitely still. And I love that it is two pieces that I can actually wear separately. So the next item that I picked up, I have always wanted a vintage Roberto Cavalli dress. And so when I saw this dress, because I'm an animal print lover, I don't care what year it is, I love animal print everything. And so when I saw this dress, of course, I had to buy it. It is vintage Roberto Cavalli. It is from, I think, if I remember correctly, it's from 2007. And of course, whenever you're buying like vintage pieces, especially from these luxury brands, I am a bigger girl. So it's definitely sometimes challenging for me to find my size in dresses in these brands. And so when I saw this dress and it had it, and I think it was a size 48, which is equivalent to a large, I had to pick it up. Now it is extremely form-fitting. The only con that I would say about this dress is that it doesn't have a slit in the back, and I wish that it did for just mobility reasons. This dress, I cannot gain not 1 pound or I'm gonna be busting out of it. I'm currently, it's very form-fitting, just to say the least, but it's definitely worth it. It is made of a satin material. It just reminds me of it's something I would have worn in Y2K. And so I picked it up for my birthday and I loved it. I have already worn it to an event and it was definitely stylish and right up my alley. Next item is a recent piece from H&M. Of course, this is a part of the spring going into summer trend, and it is these lace wide leg pants that has the shorts inside. I bought this in a size large, and I could have definitely gone down a size, but I feel like the shorts inside would have been too snug for me. I believe they retailed, if I remember correctly, for $34.99, and they are definitely a steal. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be my last item that I buy from H&M because with recent events, I don't think I'll be patronizing that business anymore. But it was definitely, if you're trying to get with the spring or summer trends without breaking your pockets, you know, you want to look at the Zars, the Urban Outfitters to kind of save yourself a little bit of coins. So this month I have definitely been indulging in footwear. I love shoes, I love footwear. So I would buy these Acne Studio loafers, and I have a lot of loafers, and I've been cleaning out my shoe bin, cleaning out my shoe closet, replacing items that I no longer wear with newer versions or just better quality items. And I had some Zara, I actually had some Zara loafers that I'm probably going to donate now that I have these, because they were similar in nature and they fit what the vibe I was looking for. So I bought these Acne loafers, and what I love about them is that they have like this wide band gold detailing at the front that just goes perfectly with my Zara dupe Celine necklace as well as bracelet. And when I saw this, I was like, it was definitely a win. The only con that I would say about this, and I bought it in my traditional size of 39, only con that I would say is that they are actually heavy as opposed to my Zars. And of course, because the chain has a little bit of weight on it and it does have a block heel, but I love them all the same, and I'm going to be getting a lot of wear out of them. So next in the shoe department, and on trend with spring, in Urban Outfitters, I found these ballerina flat, and they are in the nude color. They have a little bit of sprinkle to them. I actually got them for $8.99. So I kind of wanted to try out, you know, the ballerina flats as well as the ballerina heels from LV are currently
the rage.
I wanted to try out this trend, so I always cop to find a more affordable version before if I decide to get the luxury version to see if I'm going to get my cost per wear. I have been loving going into Burlington Coat Factory. That has been just, I don't know, it has been my vice thus far, and maybe because you can find affordable pieces at a fraction of the price. So I would find these Nikes, and I am a sneaker girl. I am a shoe girl by heart. And so when I saw these, just the pop of color, the detailing, the interest, I ended up getting them for $50. And when I looked online, they were actually going on eBay for like $150. So definitely a steal. I have always wanted these sneakers. Like back in the days, I remember them coming out, and me just, I don't know why I didn't cop them, but this time around when I saw them in Burlington Coat Factory, I definitely did. I love that they have the terry cloth material. They are very soft, very comfortable. They actually came with extra laces and all the tags, which is like sometimes unheard of when it's in Burlington Coat Factory. And I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of them for the summer. And I actually have another pair, but they were in collaboration, and they are the platforms. But anytime I see this style, I'm always attracted to them because it's just giving me the old school vibes. I paid $40 for them, and when I went online, they were ranging from like $150 to $200 in this colorway. So as I said, to continue on, I was on a sneaker kick, footwear kick. I saw these green and yellow Pumas, and I had to purchase them. Come on now, the colorway, of course. And I think I purchased them, I think they were for $49.90. And the manager there was like, oh, I bought my son the same colorway, but he didn't really like it, so he took them for himself. He was like, he loved it, and I kind of knew he was my people. So yes, I can't wait to wear these hunter green and yellow Pumas. With the gumdrops soles, it is going to be a look for the summer. Next, yes, more shoes. Of course, what would it be going into Burlington Coat Factory if you didn't buy like some Steve Maddens? Like Steve Madden is always in Burlington Coat Factory. And you know, as I said, animal print is always going to be a trend all year round. It's just the type of materials of animal print that you wear. So when I saw these animal print breathable see-through flats, which is on par with the brand. I'm gonna put the brand down there, which is on par with them. I actually had to buy it, and I feel like these are, for me, animal prints are neutral, and it just adds a pop of interest and color to a basic summer outfit. They retail for $34.99. Online, they were like, you know, online Steve Madden is like $70, but they are well worth the price. Buy these Nike shorts. So I actually want to get back into, I still work out, but now that it's hot, I definitely want to go back to like hiking and going outdoors. So I actually bought these shorts. They were $16.99. They are the standard fit. And it is very challenging for me to find shorts because, you know, I have some big thighs. I have some thunder thighs. But I love the colorway of this. I love the style of it. I love the length of it, which is most important. I would find this Adidas track jacket. And I have just been into, we've been having in between weather here in the tri-state area. So one day it's like 70, 80 degrees. Next day it's 60 and raining. And I have been loving this. Now this is an oversized because I bought it in a 4X, yes, a 4X. And they, it came in with these original tags. They called it a dad sport track jacket. And I actually bought it for $20. I think it retailed for maybe $80. And I have been wearing this nonstop in this in-between weather. It is such a lightweight kind of windbreaker jacket that regardless of if I am, like I could wear this with it now and make this more sporty, but regardless of what I'm wearing, it has just gone with everything and it is in rotation as far as my outfits for the spring. Last but not least, one of the hottest trends for spring going into summer are jelly sandals or shoes. I would pick up these two jelly sandals from Old Navy. They originally retail for $20, but they were having a sale and I ended up getting them for $10 each. So cop them. These are all of the items that I bought as far as spring and summer trends. I'm trying to be a little bit more conscious with the money I spend, as well as I'm trying to find items that I find to be relaxing, because during the summer, I don't want to be tight. I don't want to be hot. I don't want to be frustrated. So I try to find relaxed fits. And I'm a street girl through and through. Street chic is my thing. So let me know what items you plan on purchasing. Did you like this video? I am Mrs. G from Mrs. G's Living. Peace. We are out. Bye.